Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Steele Forces You to Watch Him Play Hades. I have no memory of the last run, of how it ended. Did we die, I want to say, fighting Theseus, which is, as much as it galls me to say, honestly, nothing new. We will start crushing him consistently. We are halfway to our goal of 50 keys to unlocking the next layer of the night. And I'm trying a new key binding, a different set of keyboard controls. We are going to go ahead and pick up the spear. Let's go. Now, ain't that a range? Can use that. Who do we want to start out with? We will go ahead and keep leveling up that pierced butterfly. So here's what I'm trying. Oh, that's right. That's what this aspect is. I can dash to my spear. So I've switched the buttons for my special attack and my cast. Which I think should make special a little more intuitive to use, because I think I've been underusing it. I think I've been over-relying on my primary because it's just my left click, and now with the special on right click, I think it'll be a little more natural to work it into the combos. And I should remember the spin attack on this too. Haven't used the spear in a hot minute, but I feel good about it. It's an early favorite. Let's dive right in. Again, indeed. This is the aspect of... I don't recall. It's one that someone recommended I use. Good old Zacharodi in my comments. Shout out to the person that manages to go and watch all of my videos the day they release, even before my brother does. So shout out to you, Zach. True shot. Cast Seek Foes. Not bad. And it is Fated Choice. Let's go with it. Unfortunately, this is me speaking specifically to one viewer, so this is exclusive. Something's up with your comments lately, where I get the notification that you're leaving them, but they don't show up in the comments section. I don't know how to fix that, but I hope to see them showing up properly soon, because I'm always happy to see them. As for all of you who aren't leaving comments, well, that's why you're not getting personalized shoutouts. That's the perk of participation. On we go. Today has been a long day. It's been a long one. I had a Zoom class in the morning, and then a whole bunch of other crap after that. I had, I mentioned in a previous, so I mentioned that my brother and I had moved into a new apartment for purposes of COVID isolation. And I believe I also mentioned that my mattress was just an absolute disaster of a piece of furniture. It wasn't so much a spring mattress as just kind of a sack of springs on which I was to lay. And I did not particularly enjoy it. Today, finally, I put in a work order a few days ago, a maintenance request for a new mattress that wasn't a torture device, and it arrived today. I have yet to sleep on it, but it immediately feels a lot more like a thing that people are actually supposed to sleep on, so my hopes are high. Hopes are very high. Doing good things with the pierced butterfly. Attack has more range and deals more damage to far foes. Hold attack to strike rapidly, but you can't spin. Let's go with extending jab. That range is obscene. We might as well have a bow. Alright. Also, again, living with my brother. I had the opportunity to help him out a little bit today with a problem he's been facing. Our college... offered... Ooh, lucky. Okay. Try not to get hit for that pierced butterfly. Would not mind to see an Athena boon. Back when COVID first hit the US, our college encouraged everyone to take off and not be on campus anymore, which I think was wise. And they offered partial refunds for housing if you were living on campus, which we were. This would have been back in March 2020. And I had been working for the school as a teacher's assistant, as I mentioned in early videos. I might have still... The timeline's finicky. But in any case, I was working as a teaching assistant. And so I already had direct deposit set up with the school, so that money, that partial refund for housing went right into my bank account, which was nice and handy. Oh, there goes Pierced Butterfly for the room. That's a shame, but not a big deal. And pretty good length of time not getting hit, if I may say so myself. which I immediately undercut by getting hit for a second time in the same room, but better twice in the same room than once each in 2 adjacent rooms. Rolling in nectar. Zeus. They sent my brother a check because he did not have direct deposit. But they did not actually send my brother a check. They sent our parents a check at their home in China. And so between, you know, China being on the other side of the world and between there being a certain virus that initially emerged in China, it took some time for that check to reach them, and then even more time for that check to be sent back to the US to my brother. So the school sent a refund check in March. My brother got it for Christmas 2020. And then we cashed it in early July to find that, shockingly, it was void. It had expired. Zeus. She has indeed. Could you do the same? Nothing new. A call. Special causes a lightning yeah, yes please. Thunder Flourish it is. Alright, Chaos. Let us pay a visit. Oof. And so today, on top of getting my mattress, we were able to get his situation resolved, get that money refunded to him again. I should probably be reading this. It's been a while. Yeah, it's because Nyx sprung from Chaos. She is one of the first beings to emerge from Chaos. This is very tempting. More damage from traps for a bit, but then better attack. Better backstabs, better darkness and gems. That's tempting. I think Abyssal Strike is the way to go. Better attack damage. I keep saying it, but I hope we actually get to meet this this narrator. They gotta be around here somewhere. Let's go for Poseidon. I want to start farming up some boons. So we have to take extra care to avoid traps because they will be extra bad. It has been a while since we have fought these lads. But they ain't nothing now. Now we're good. I saw a YouTuber I watched recently released their Games of the Year 2020 list, and Hades was on it because this game is spectacular, naturally. There we go. Thank you, Artemis. This cast is lovely. Especially once we punch through that. Hades was on it, and even just in the little bits of gameplay that they featured in that video while talking about how great of a game this is. Ooh, that's not what we're after. That is. I saw that there is still so much for me to discover. This game just has layers and layers to keep peeling back. Can't imagine what we're gonna unlock when we actually take the big man down. Attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Tempting. Dash damages an area and knocks away. Rewards are all worth more. I think we'll go ahead and snag Tempest Strike. Boost our attack damage. The Ocean's Fury, indeed. What else did I have to do today? I had that class at 1:30. It was that, I believe I mentioned that one of my classes is essentially going to be a US Senate simulation, which is going to be very interesting. We haven't started that yet. I think that'll mostly be for the latter portion of the semester. We do still have some more traditional lecture content before then. And today was a little quiz to determine which side of the aisle we land on for the simulation proper. And I won't get into my results. Although anyone who has talked politics with me for any substantial length of time can likely guess. Charon, my good friend. Keep an eye out for fish, audience, and then find a way to tell me in real time. You know what? Let's go for Ares, because some Doom would be wonderful. Not exactly what I meant. Blade Dash is also not terrible. But I think Curse of Vengeance is the way to go. Anytime we take damage, we will be able to lay a very nice curse on whoever had the audacity to strike me. They will be struck in turn. There we go. Look at this. This run, very early. Way too early to say this. But it's looking good. I feel very good about this run. Ooh, don't forget to be extra careful about traps right now, courtesy of our dear friend Chaos, and scratch that. That just wore off. Let's go for health. Onwards and upwards. Is this the last chamber before the boss? It is indeed. Come on. Give me Meg. I hope Zagman's right. It's Electo. It's always Electo. The game knows that Electo is my worst enemy. Again, I just want to say again, like, what Greek god isn't just born into being one?
You seem to have me all figured out.
You're going down, Electo. Actually, you guys might not have seen the last time I got that dialogue, because it was in the run where Electo absolutely destroyed me, and then I didn't end up actually uploading it, because it was really bad, and then the sound was also really bad. So far, though, this run, can't complain about this. Let's not forget about the boon from our dear friend Artemis. Ooh, there's that. This is going... I cannot possibly complain about this. Ready or not, here I come. Alright, she's got her own little budget blade rifts. I don't really know how her rage mechanic works. That bar underneath her health. But honestly, when we're tearing through her this well, I don't really have to worry about it. Uh-oh. Undying rage. I think it maybe just lets her shoot out these blade rifts. Or do some charges, or do this for longer. I honestly couldn't begin to tell you. But we've got mobility for days with... Whose aspect would this be? With the spear. I feel like it's the name of some lesser Greek god. There we go. That was a magnificent fight. Whoever's aspect... How long did that floor take us? 12 minutes. That's good time. Got her indeed. So I wonder if we can see... Not here. Here, perhaps? Probably not. Aspect of someone, in any case. On we go. I almost... She did. Very astutely observed, Dad. That is enough Tartarus. Now, I almost did not record today because I was very tired after dealing with the mattress and the class and the everything. And I laid down on my bed and I set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a little nap, and if I'm refreshed after that, I will get my butt out of bed and record some Hades. And I'm laying there, and I'm like in the whole little like half consciousness that you get when you nap. And I just had a sudden like feeling like, oh hey, my brother's standing here and he just said my name. And for some reason that made me like jolt awake, and my brother was not there and he had not said my name. But for whatever reason, just the idea of someone standing there got my heart pounded. So I wouldn't say I was really refreshed, but I had enough adrenaline infused into my system to get me up and get me working. Magma kill, there we go. That looks good. That looks very nice, since True Shot's already been doing very nice things for us.
Now what?
Don't know how well it will scale into the later game, but for now, I am happy to have it. And I should make use of it more often. I should open fights with that against big guys. Is this a wave maker room? No. Or possibly. I can't actually definitively say no. That's a good way to open that encounter. Beautiful. Look at that. Artemis is just a champ. That is easily one of the better calls. What are all the... Or not calls. Although Artemis's call is probably the best call. I feel like Artemis... Her cast and call are among, if not the best. I do not actually need health. So thank you for the offer, but no thanks. I feel like most of her regular boons don't appeal to me a whole lot, the critical chance and things like that, but her call and cast are top tier. Similarly, ooh, I either it didn't tell me that this was that, or I wasn't paying enough attention. Artemis's deal with these rooms is actually really... Is hers really annoying to deal with, or is it really easy? I might have made a bad choice there. Do I have a chance to deal critical? I guess just with my cast, perhaps? That does have a chance to deal critical damage. This is probably... Almost certainly Hunter Dash is the best one to go with here. But since this run is already going so well, I think I am going to snag Clean Kill to cross off another fate of choice. Zeus, don't be mad. Don't be mad. The last one of these rooms that really gave me trouble, I think, was in the last video, and it was... Ooh, that's random. That's so random. Zeus is so random. No, the last one to really give me trouble, I think, was in the last video, and it was Poseidon. Cost me some Death's Defiances and really put me on the back foot for the rest of the run. That said, if I wasn't strong enough to beat Poseidon in a room like this, who knows? I might have just not been strong enough to finish the rest of the run no matter what. That said, Zeus, guys, like, all these Olympians, are you really, like, that insecure that I can't just, like... I guess it is a slight, and the Olympian gods are notoriously petty. It's kind of their thing. No one's quite as good at, disproportionately punishing slights against them than the Olympians. Let's go, Zeus. Again, no offense intended. Commendable of you to live through that, and I suspect you shall think twice next time before brazenly defying me. Maybe. No promises. Lightning bolts deal damage in a larger area, and I do have lightning bolts on my special. Yes. And I think, again, I will grab high voltage because I just want to keep crossing things off that list. There's Poseidon and a mini-boss, Artemis and a mini-boss, or a Palm. What did we get from Artemis just now? Clean Kill. Critical effects deal even more damage. Let's go for Artemis again and see if we can pick up some more things that do critical damage to kind of retroactively justify that a little bit more. I tried another culinary experiment. You know, I've been, I do not have a history of cooking, but I'm trying to build a new history of cooking. I want to keep experimenting with things. Last night, ouch, I have a cool little tool. It is a little... Oh, this room is so... Oh, it's bullet hell. It's so annoying if you do not have an Athena boon to reflect these projectiles. Pardon me, this is just what I sound like. I have a cool little tool. Forgot that would do that in the way that it did. Let's... Ooh. Ouch. Ow, I hate the freaking magma. Oh my gosh. Okay. Breathe. Breathe, Steele. Breathe. In. Then out. Then in again. Wash, rinse, repeat. I have a nifty little tool. It is a little screw thing that I can stick in, say, a vegetable and rotate to cut it into a cool, like, slinky shape. Okay. Special is stronger, with a nice chance to deal crit. After you cast or hit with an attack or special, fire a seeking arrow. That sounds great. Even if they don't deal a lot of damage, it's free damage.
Next island.
How can I say no? Next island. And so I bought some cucumbers, and I cut them into a very cute, very cool little slinky, curly-Q spring shape. And then I tried something that a friend of mine showed me years ago, a little family treat recipe of his, in which you just soak cucumber slices overnight in a solution of water and vinegar with some salt and pepper, and then enjoy them in the morning. It's just these cucumber slices with a nice light vinegary tang to them, and I'm a sucker for vinegar. And so I tried that out, and I have a few notes. One, next time I do it, I'm probably going to just do cucumber slices instead of the cucumber spirals, because as adorable as they are, frankly harder to eat. Or I'll at least do like smaller spirals. But two, I'm going to probably use apple cider vinegar instead of white vinegar, because I think it will have a slightly more mild flavor and maybe not be as hard on my teeth, which makes me sound like an old man, but here I am. Hey, value your teeth. Don't let your teeth get eaten away. And then 3, use much less vinegar in the vinegar to water ratio, because my gosh, they tasted good, but they just kicked you in the back of the throat. They were tasty, but yeah, I have notes. Let's go with Curse of Vengeance. None of those were super duper appealing. Been playing a little sloppy in Asphodel, but what else is new? What else is new? Charon. Next up is the Hydra. I think we will say YOLO and buy the Poseidon boon. He gets along with everybody. That's not true. That's I'm sure you believe that, but it's not true. We have a synergy here. Mirage Shot. Your cast fires a second projectile, which deals reduced base damage. Absolutely. Even if it's not good, I think I will always take a duo, because they're just cool. Lernian Bone Hydra. Let's go. The Lernian Hydra, in its pre-bone form, was conquered by Heracles, or Hercules. This is one of my favorite Hydra variants, so I am a happy camper. I'm just spitting projectiles like there's no tomorrow. Look at that. That's the favor of Artemis you're looking at right there. Theseus won't know what hit him. I need to wean myself off of my rivalry with Theseus. There's bigger fish to fry. I need to keep myself focused on the big fight with the main man. At the end of the day, the name of the game isn't Theseus, you know what I'm saying? You get it. Also, a great selection of Hydra heads. None of these have the range to really give me trouble when I'm off dealing with their counterparts on the other side of the map. I didn't really need to be as concerned there as I was, but in the back of my head, every time I fight this thing, I keep thinking, this is it. This is the time when I'm going to beat it without taking any damage. And unless I'm mistaken again, we're on track. This is going pretty darn well so far. It's not likely in this second phase, when there's a bunch more heads, things get a little dicier. But so far, get out of there, Zagman. Again, so far. Just, ooh, and there it is. Gotta watch the hubris. It's the downfall of every good tragic Greek hero. Except for one, whose name and story I'm forgetting so completely as to be not even sort of worth bringing up. I guess Hercules. Well, Hercules' issue wasn't really so much pride as just anger. He's just an angry boy. He's Samson-esque in that regard. And in the regard of being, like, freakishly strong. But I mean, what else is new with Sons of Zeus? I'm pretty sure that Hercules is a son of Zeus in every version of the myth. That's why Hera hates him so much. Which really, she should just be angrier at Zeus than the kids. It's not their fault. But again, Olympians and being petty. And with that was one of the cleanest Tartarus and Asphodel victories we've had in some time. I cannot find a single thing to complain about except for my own performance in parts. And with that, we'll go ahead and put the butterfly back on the shelf and scoop up the tooth of our dear, treacherous friend, Skelly. And why not? Pick up the Yarn of Ariadne. And with that, this has been a very efficient and effective episode. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Please do leave a comment, please do leave a like, and please leave a subscribe if you have yet to do so. I've been Steele, this has been Hades, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.